Hi everyone, it's Trekking Retro here. So what is my top 5 Sega Mega Drive games? Stick around to find out. In 5th place, it's Theme Park. Theme Park was developed and published by Bullfrog Productions back in 1994. And if you know anything about me in this channel, it's that I love tycoon and simulation games. This is the game that started my addiction to theme park building, hospitals, zoos, airports, and many more. The idea is simple: build a theme park, make it profitable, and jump across the world map to repeat the process. You start off with nothing but the front gates and a few footpath tiles, and in what seems like no time at all, you will have a thriving theme park full of guests and attractions that need ever more attention. Set your research budget and build more attractions, including the cola stand. And don't forget to increase that sugar to really get your guests buzzing. Added a new attraction? Don't forget to increase those ticket prices. This ain't no charity. You want fun rides and be off your head in sugar, then you've gotta pay for it. Hire and fire staff, negotiate pay and supplier costs, but keep an eye on what the guests want and those financials. You want a thriving, happy, profitable theme park, and don't sweat about how much sugar you've had to shove down your paying patrons' throats to get there. In 4th place, it's Micro Machines 2 Turbo Tournament. Micro Machines, as the name suggests, you take control of various vehicles that just happen to be microscopic versions of their true selves. This allows for some interesting track courses, such as this one, which appears to be someone's workbench in their garage. Don't get too carried away with that accelerator though, it's all too easy to come off the track and lose valuable seconds in the race. As you can see, you will need to memorise the track quickly as you don't know what's coming up in advance. Yes, I come off the track a lot. Despite how awful I clearly am, this is an addictive, interesting approach to racing, and despite how many times you fall off or drown, I would still recommend anyone to play. In 3rd place, it's Jurassic Park. 1993 was the year I watched Jurassic Park in the cinema, and boy did I want this game. It didn't disappoint. You can choose to play as Grant or the Raptor, and both paths are equally fun. Only in the past few years did I know that the Mega Drive and the SNES versions are completely different. If you want my opinion, the Mega Drive version is the one you want. That's right, SNES fans, I said it. A platformer I played more as Grant, avoiding, darting, gassing and flashbanging the heck out of the T-Rex for more hours than I can remember. Completing the level is more than just getting from one side to the next, as there are many multiple ways to die, which include falling to your death. You don't even need to be a Jurassic Park fan, it's fun and still holds up today. That like button is craving your attention and wants you to give it just a little bit of a tickle. In at 2nd place, it's Desert Strike: Return to the Gulf. Developed by Electronic Arts and released in 1992, the main premise of the game is to stop a dictator from the Middle East taking over neighbouring countries. You take direct control of your trusty Apache gunship, launch from your car and proceed to thwart the plans of the enemy by destroying installations, targets and more. You also get to rescue people along the way. You have a few weapon choices, but don't waste those missiles. If you run low, you'll have to find a supply on the map. Take note of your fuel also, as you'll need to resupply or crash and burn. You can find your mission objectives easily by pressing the start button and toggling between missions, weapons, fuel. Well, you get the idea. A game I played for many hours well into the night, and one I suggest you pick up and play. And in first place, it's Toe Jam and Earl Panic on Funkatron. This really is something a little different. It appears like a platformer, but not as you know it. Aliens, that's humans to you and I, have hitched a ride on Toe Jam and Earl's spaceship on their return trip home. They are wreaking havoc and generally causing a nuisance. Who would have thought, eh? Using your trap-o-matic jars, throw them at the humans, trap them inside, and send them home on a spaceship at the end of the level. Along the way, you will meet your friends for a jam sesh. Do well here to increase your funk. Don't forget the humans can hide in the trees and the bushes. In the words of George Takei, oh my. A funky, zany, unforgettable experience that's actually much more fun two-player. I can hear you all now screaming at the screen, what about this game, Trekking Retro? What about that game? Don't worry, I have two honourable mentions, and the first one is going to be Sonic. The game that started it all for me and many other people. A fantastic platformer game that not only started my gaming for the Mega Drive, but made me aware of what the machine was really capable of. If you haven't by any chance played this, not played this yet, get a copy. The second game in my honourable mentions list today is going to be The Lion King, a great puzzle platforming game by Disney and Virgin Interactive. Graphics are gorgeous and the music is great too. If you haven't played this, pick up a copy. Okay, I get it. There are just so many fantastic games for Sega Mega Drive. Aladdin, Echo the Dolphin, Earthworm Jim, Streets of Rage. The list can go on. So what I want you to do is comment below and tell me what your top 5 Sega Mega Drive games are. And if you're American, your top 5 Sega Genesis games. For another great Mega Drive game, check out my review on Combat Cars, which is on your screen right now. Catch you on the other side.